say the same just to stay true to his new character.
The thing is, it's such a bad matchup. Like, you don't understand how bad Sheik Falcon is until you look at the frame data and realize that Sheik has like 10 frames of leeway to do whatever she wants off of a tech chase. Yeah. And it's just really disgusting.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things that almost becomes unhandleable. Solid spacing to start with.
And we were talking earlier about how they have similar dash dancing styles and, the way they assert their space and, just threaten pressure just by occupying a certain space and saying, here's my hitbox, and I can control this space as I see fit.
And Sheik's game relies more heavily on the proper edge guarding than the solid combo game because she's so much better at it than most of the cast because of the way her up B works.
And as a Sheik, you want to see stuff like that. Find a place where the Marth is going to commit, trick them into doing it, and then get the punish off. Because just about any time you can make a Marth commit, you can punish them.
Wow.
Ooh.
Amazing punish on that up B. Some really solid edge play here. Oh, doesn't get the tech. Quick punish from that.
And that is such a death sentence against Marth. You don't get the tech after a forward air.
The capability for Marth to punish is so quick due to the fact that forward smash is A, not a terribly slow move, and B, has the range of just half the stage. With exaggerations in hand. But still, that's not anything to sneeze about. He's going to chase you down. He's going to walk up to your character. He's going to see that you did not tech, and he's going to land the sword on you immediately. There's going to be no hesitation there.
And the thing is, it's because that sword is so long, he gets to be like, I'm just going to reach on over.
Yeah. But I mean, that's he has matchups like this where, the first 30% he's going to lose to one throw no matter what.
That's why I believe this is a 55-45 matchup. Sheik being 55, very slight advantage here. Maybe even closer than 55-45.
But it is an advantage just due to that throw difference.
Yeah,
because they both have a similar way of guarding the other person.
Yeah.
They both kind of go, you're off the stage, I'm going to make it bad for you.
And when Sheik gets in, her combos are more or less, they have a very automatic nature to them versus Marth. They're very easy to follow up on. It's getting in. That's the part that is really tough. Because Marth occupies all that space, and he does it very, very well.
Oh, wow. That was a long Z shield. That light shield kind of was out there really protecting from the shield poke from beneath, but there was no throw punish on it. And a shield out that long, you kind of almost expect it to happen. This needle game is just occupying this gross space of where Marth wants to actually recover. Oh,
great drop down back air right there. You're looking for and you're expecting the fast fall short hop back air or second double jump back air.
But that one was just strictly I'm going to fall way deep. I'm going to land this back air. Really smart there. That's a position that's really hard for Marth to punish in a meaningful way.
That tipper hurts.
Tippers
hurt, man. I feel like roll is never a good option against Marth unless he's committed to something and you're too afraid, so you run away.
Yeah.
But, I mean, his range of cover is just so large.
Yeah. There's
I feel like it's just never a good option.
It feels really bad that you'll roll and the attack will still hit you. You're like, oh, there's going to be up tilt. I'm going to roll behind him. Oh, I rolled into the back of the up tilt? That's not very fair. Yeah. He was really looking for that forward roll. Trying to find a down air, the punish lead into a combo. Ooh, that's going to be the stock. Yeah,
and I'm noticing a lot of Foos is trying to do that down air onto the edge, and it's just not working out for him anymore. Bart definitely learned from that very first stock.
Yeah, he's sweet spot or nothing at this point. He recognized, ooh, catches him out of a jump trying to go high.
And it's crazy. It's kind of at the point where I don't know. I believe that Foos will fare better. But if he goes ahead after this match, but Balloon is such a wild card. I feel like he can play amazing or he can play not so amazing.
So he's more on and off type of player.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a really solid set of up air strings. No. Getting hit by that down air by Sheik is one of the most terrifying things because it's her free combo tool. You know she's gonna get a follow up afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. It's got a lot of hits done on it.
Yeah.
And he's going for the Zelda recovery. All right, he makes it on stage with Zelda, but as always,
does not make it afterwards.
as always with the Zelda recovery, it doesn't matter because you just get killed.
You got to sweet spot the Zelda recovery, and who practices that?
It's very similar to the Sheik up B.
Yeah,
but
except
we're moving
for
on
900 miles away.
Yes, exactly. But we're going on to Fountain of Dreams right now.
Good tech chase.
Where Bar's just having
this is going to be
very strong start, but
he does not get the pivot, does not get the turnaround, loses the punish.
Yeah, but he did have a good shield drop right there into the up air, and it's netting him the advantage at the moment.
I'm loving this this crouching down tilt play here. Just knowing that it is a move with just enough hits done that she can just not get over it. Every time it clips her, it's going to knock her back. It's going to set her at a distance she doesn't want to be. It's really smart stuff after a certain percentage. They realize that if you have better spacing tools and your opponent isn't having a good time getting through them, then just abuse the heck out of them.
I really like how he held that light shield and just waited for his opportunity to shield drop through with that forward air.
He's like, you're not getting through this. Really smart. Oh, he went for it again, and he had the read, too.
Again, that downer's not working. He's got to go for another option.
Oh, very close to a punish.
That was almost very ugly.
Yeah.
There we go.
And that's gonna be a stock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very close to the classic forward air, the down air combos from days of yore and today.
I'm definitely not sure about that up B. I would have just gone for the forward smash.
Yeah, he might have been trying to do the turnaround and gotten a little more out of it. But
yeah.
Ooh, the Randy forward smash is on the roll. He's looking for blood. He knows that a solid hit at this point is a stock. Nice throw. That's one of the things that always that gets into a lot of players' head when they first start dealing with really good Marth players is just the ridiculous throw range. You think the normals are solid. You think the forward air is a problem, and then you get grabbed by that throw, and you're like, no, I put out a leg, and you you grabbed me from twice the distance of that away. That's not even acceptable.
That's not like all you need to know about Marth's grab range is that it is longer than Yoshi's. They can stand side by side. Yoshi will do his grab, his tongue grab. It'll not hit, and then Marth will just reach out and be like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, he's trying to force him back on the stage. Good air dodge into down smash.
Double hit on the down smash. I don't like giving that much room to Marth coming back onto the stage. I feel like this is a character you want to keep pressuring once you put him on the edge. He doesn't have great back on the stage options. Like, he has forward air, he has nair. Everything else besides that is just not that good.
I definitely feel like he's letting up too easy when he's got him on the run, and he's just not getting the follow-ups, the finishers on those follow-ups.
One of the classic things of this game is the ability to knock someone off the stage by pushing them as they have their shield up and they fall. Luckily, Sheik's attacks have multiple hits. Picked up the combo anyways. And this has come down to the wire. Last again, both players are in a good situation to get the kills.
Ooh.
And that is the stock.
Yep. Really good play by Foos. That fall through platform back here is going to net him that game.
Absolutely, yeah. Just once again, he racked up 50% real quick. Just needed a couple solid hits. That's the deceiving thing about Sheik. These aren't these hits that have the big game freeze, the rest, the tipper forward smash. But you get hit by a couple fairs in a row, and all of a sudden you are just too far away to recover.
Yeah. It's just something, if you know how to DI correctly, it shouldn't happen to you, but sometimes you do get caught in forward air strings and DI traps.
Yeah, and DI traps are just one of those things in the game that everyone has to deal with. Oh, and he's going to get the tipper. Real smart read. Waited for the tech inwards, thinking that his opponent was going to run under and go for like an up tilt or a jump up air. He gets a much more devastating punish. I like that. Forward air onto the edge. Gets the punish. Gets another punish. What?
I really like the style of his Marth. It's like a very mechanical style.
Wow.
And very, very fundamental. It's just like, this is what a Marth is supposed to be. But then he has like these little extra things that he mixes in there, and he's like, this is what I like to do. Like that. It doesn't necessarily work all the time.
Good confirm. By the way, that air dodge onto Randall earlier, just awesome. Great. Yeah, absolutely. Like, just something great. One of the fun things about playing Marth is that every once in a while you're doing this great job of being this just beautiful moving sword and just kind of like creating these walls that people can't penetrate, right? You're just a whole bunch of aerials coming and going, a jab, a down tilt, a forward smash, and just walling someone out gracefully. And then the second they walk into it just a little wrong, just the doors of hell open up for Marth, and he just sees blood.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you see those classic Ken combos where you see 4 fairs in a row, 5th fair and a down air, and you're just like, that's not okay.
No, you shouldn't be getting...
That's traumatic.
There needs to be laws against this kind of thing.
Very much so. I think we have some. No swinging swords in these states. Right, going for that down air that lead to the kill.
Good jab to cover himself, but he's eating a lot of sword swings right now.
Wow. That was a really clever play. That was a really lucky play. That forward smash under platform for the hit was really smart.
Yeah, I'm seeing so many opportunities for him to go out there with a back air or a nair and just interrupt that recovery. And a lot of he's just not taking that final opportunity to finish off the stock.
Well, I think there's a real 50-50 you can do when you're Sheik next to the corner against him. You walk up and you block, right?
Yes.
You walk up and you block and you go, okay, I'm blocking now. Your options are come in with an attack, come in with a wave land, and those are it. You can do that. So all I can do is stand here and block and then jab when I see something if I think it's not an attack. It's a 50-50 for both players, and Marth has a slight advantage at it. But at the same point, like, your punish game should be lethal. If he screws up, that's a dead character. And if you don't go for it, he always gets back. So it's really much better to go for it.
Yes, I think at this point, he really should be taking that risk and just saying, look, I haven't done it before. He's probably not conditioned. Oh my God. So he's probably not conditioned for me to go out there and make those hard punishes. I need to take a chance.
Yeah. And blue goes up 2-1 here in losers' quarters.
And not altogether surprising that he's doing this well. He has been doing very, very well lately. But I still definitely expect Foos to have the edge here.
And just the early chain throw, kind of two-step chain throw to a semi-charged up smash. Takes a great early lead. And that falling back air has caught him twice now on these sets. It's an option he is not looking for. Interesting option. Just enough of an air dodge to give him a crossover, making it a real hard punish for his opponent. It's one of those tricky high-level things that you kind of realize that when you need to use air dodge as a recovery tactic, you need to use it in a weird way. Kind of make your opponent think more than one step ahead on how they actually have to punish it.
And right now we're seeing actually a lot of Foos playing that spacing game we were talking about that's so prevalent with Marth.
Yeah.
And he's doing a good job of it, too.
At those percents, you're not going to find a follow-up unless you're fighting a spacey. Like, the forward air, the forward smash is not a real thing at that point. Really great patience there. Foos was just like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to wait. I do not need to press a button. You can't trade there. You just can't trade there.
And he came up under here, like right under Marth. He didn't come up in front of Marth because that's what you usually do when you're going for the forward air. But the hitboxes, you go, I can come up right under him and I'll trade with that. Normally, that's a situation where Marth's forward air just wins.
Yeah. And one of these great things that's great for Sheik in this matchup is actually just being able to needle charge. Like 16% at the start of a stock is a real amount. She only has to get to about 80 to 100 before she starts killing. Really great pressure sting. Forward air, L cancel, jab, jab. Makes your opponent have to respect more than just one hit. You have to shield before you think you can go for that throw. And the high roof is just making it a forever life for Sheik.
And he's really coming in with confidence right now, despite the fact that he's at 200%, and he knows that a trade's going to kill him.
Yeah.
He's really just asserting.
Any strange trade will kill him at this point.
No. And just now, I saw him go for the nair option. Right here, he'll like pop up, ledge hop nair, and that's supposed to kill the recovery, but Balloon did recover a little bit late for that to work. So I'm interested to see if he's going to be able to do that.
Third time falling back air, catches him going low, thinking he's going to dodge the recovery options, and gets himself gimped in the process.
All right, now he's still definitely up.
Yeah, 1 stock lead here, but exactly. He did a really smart thing. Marth's players consistently at this percentage look for the options where they put their opponent off stage by standing next to the corner. Mm-hmm. They want to stand near the ledge, and they want to say, hey, come to me. I'm going to throw you off the stage. I'm going to get a free kill for this. He really quickly said, I'm going to go center stage. On the other hand, he did then just turn into Zelda.
Yeah. That was a really tense moment. Sometimes that happens. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that actually does stay out there for quite some time. You'd be surprised how long that stays out there for. What is it doing? He's choking. Come on.
I think he's got this. I think he just needs to take a breath. He's two throws away from winning this game.
And he's been playing this game very, very well, too. He opened it real strong and has been keeping most of that momentum going.
Great hit there. Nice. He doesn't have a second jump at this point.
Nope.
So, really solid ending of that stock after accidentally throwing it away so hard beforehand.
Yep. And, okay, he redeems himself from
for the moment.
For the moment. He did kind of throw away 2 stocks.
Yeah.
Was the problem.
Well, let's see what happens on this one. This is a wider stage, so it gives a little bit more dash dashing. The biggest thing about the stage is both of them have easier follow-ups on top of those platforms.
Yeah.
Marth can now up tilt through it. Marth can now tipper through it. And that's danger.
The question is, as far as the tilts go, is who's going to be punishing that with shield drops?
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, if you get them up there on a forward throw and they tech, you can still get them before they can shield drop punish you. You have to actually try and down smash DI, tech the ground immediately, you restand so you can get a shield up before they can up tilt again. It is not easy. Really smart follow-up there. After doing the 2 forward airs, you realize that his opponent was going to be on the ground and not in a good punch state. Well, it goes for the down tilt because it's damn near impossible to punish.
Side grab and goes for the turnaround forward air. There is always a way to get a forward air off of that, although it's not always obvious. Nice run-up nair. I think he knew the grab was obvious, the forward air was obvious. He just I'm just going to put this out there. And put this out there, and you'll jump into it.
That was just dastardly close. Yeah.
Ooh. Now, Sheik, we talk about Marth's grab range a lot in the Melee community, but Sheik is no slouch with that grab range either.
Yeah, especially when you can do an extended throw, you do your jump cancel throws. Character's pretty good with the throw button. We're going to talk about characters who know how to use it correct. Sheik. As Mewtwo King has proven, you can win the game with just the down C stick and the throw button.
Throwback to Dreffin.
Oh, that down air. Good punish. Right. Quick, fast, and effective. I think that was the right punish. Uh-oh.
I think, and that was a much more sure kill than trying to get a tipper in there would have been.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he would have been okay, let me wave dash the exact right distance away, get the forward smash all in time before he recovers.
Yeah, no, you're looking at a move that comes out in a couple frames versus one that comes out in 10, 15, much larger. See, and it's interesting because these are one of those matches that there's a lot of suspense because there's so many different things that go through it.
I really liked he threw him up, down through him, and he landed on the platform, and he went in with that forward air, but L canceled it directly into a grab. just in case.
He knew exactly. He said, I'm going to follow up on a failed tech, but I'm going to follow up on trying to get up in a bad way as well.
Yeah. He had all his bases covered right there. He's like, you know what? If I hit the forward air and then do an empty grab, so be it. I hit the forward air. He's going to die.
Yeah. Oh, that was... You got to make sure you're not flubbing your movement there. It's a little scary point. Missing kind of 2 wave dashes in a row puts you in some scary places against a Marth. Nice. Once again, the little bits of damage with needles really do add up in these matches. And it looks like Bart at this point is really trying to be cautious about getting this next stock. He doesn't want to overcommit to the point where he gets punished heavily, and he finds his opportunity finally in a poorly spaced jump needles. Oh, geez. He just racks up the percent immediately.
The Marth special here. That's actually something he does more often to Sheik than I feel like he does to Spaceys, just because it's very difficult for Sheik to get out of it.
Yeah, the chain of up airs?
Yeah, the chain of up airs.
It's pretty good. Truthfully, it's good against the cast. The thing is, I think a lot of times when it's a little more confusing, the DI out of up tilts. Up tilts lead to a lot of dumb stuff when you're doing them against Spaceys. The up airs do lead into good stuff as well, but not dumb stuff as easily. You're not going to get just the random tipper because they DI'd really badly into an up tilt. And the match goes even.
Who's air dodging into the stage and SDing that stock away?
We are last stock tournament life for both of these players.
And he gets off on a bit of a Randy back air there. He gets away with it.
Who's taking that early advantage, though? Gets the grab out of the forward air? Yeah, gets the grab out of the forward air. It's been a long day.
Oh, it's been a very long day.
Just denying those aggressive options that Marth is going for. Continuously trying to wave land on a platform, land a forward air, and maybe get a grab and something started on it, but Sheik is just not having any of that. Can we get a confirm on this?
Yep, get that up air. Ooh, but
good DI keeps him alive.
Oh, do not go down there.
Go, get out of there.
Go away, dude.
Yes, get out of there. You are at so much life percentage.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, just leave. Don't go over there either. You're at just random forward air kill percentage. Good, great choices. Just stay here. Perfect. Yes, there you go.
That'll do it.
Absolutely.
Really close game.
I'm so glad he calmed himself down. He saw it and realized, like, okay, I want the kill, but I don't need to be the